I'm Shawna Rodriguez. I'm the proud principal of Tucson High Magnet School. I am a proud product of TUSD. I started in elementary school, Menlo Park Elementary, went on to Morgan Maxwell Middle School, and then ended up as a hybrid high school student at Cholla High School as a Charger and also as a Tucson High Badger. My father was a teacher here at Tucson High for over 20 years, and that sense of comfort with him being here as a teacher was just a little too much for me. So I ended up going back and graduating from Cholla as a Charger. My dad grew up in Annapolis, Maryland, but my mother did go to John Spring, and then she came here when it was becoming integrated. And so she has talked about that and how difficult that was. And she just talked about the tension and the fear and the unknown and how she felt and the butterflies that she would get when she was walking through the campus, not knowing if she was going to be harassed or bullied for being the Latina that she was. And then to be on this campus knowing that history is just so powerful and empowering, knowing that it has come such a long way from those turbulent times. And so that story always sticks with me because it's extremely important to the growth and again, how the distance that we've come with Tucson High School. We talk about partnership and a partnership with the parents and how much we need and value their input and investment in our school. And the reason I say that is because that's what I was shown growing up is my father and mother just being our number one, being in our corner. I can very vividly remember just them talking to us about doing what's right, with other students, by our peers. They not only said that through words, but they showed that through actions by allowing our friends to come over, feeding, clothing. My mother also worked not in only education, but in social services. So she worked for CPS for a long time, Casa de los Niños. And it was just always about serving others and helping others. Once I graduated, I knew I wanted to go on to be in education, my father being a result and an inspiration of that, as well as coming from a family of public servants. After I graduated from the University of Arizona, I went back to teach at Cholla. I was in a woodshop classroom teaching, or a drafting classroom, teaching 15 boys Heart of Darkness on Apocalypse Now, which was quite the test to see whether or not I was going to remain in education, and I'm glad to say I made it. In my experience, what I was always so thankful for is the teachers that built relationships with students. They didn't care who walked through their door. The bar was set here for all of us, and I really took hold to that because it was individuals believing in me and encouraging me to push boundaries. I'll always remember my advanced placement teacher, and she's no longer with us, but I'll tell you what, she was an absolute influence and really integral part of my success in high school because she believed in every student that walked through her doors, regardless of what they looked like, what they sounded like. Everyone in there was going to be an avid writer and reader when they left her classroom. As far as our students are concerned, they're extremely diverse. I'm extremely diverse in my background, and I had a group of young ladies tell me that they were so proud to have a principal that looked like them. Just hearing that was a very special moment for me. The embracing of diversity and the acceptance of anyone that walks through these hallways and through these gates. In TUSD, I always remember just a sense of pride. I remember hearing that acronym everywhere, and I knew I was part of this district, and that we went to great schools, and we had a lot of pride in that. Education is constantly evolving, and to be an educator, you have to be a constant practitioner and know that it's going to continue to evolve and change, and you've got to roll with it. And with TUSD, as it has stood true in test of pride and being the biggest district and priding itself on that, as long as I am having a positive impact on this campus and I'm able to make change here in the best interest of our students and our teachers, then I think that I will continue to grow roots here and be invested. That I'm very comfortable, very happy, and very fulfilled in my current role, and I hope that I can just continue to have a positive impact on our kids and our community.